Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Cavs in Cleveland. And it's Jake. McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game. Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Here's Bridges. Stolen by George. All going up court. And it's George finishing it off.
With authority, Paul George wanted them to feel that one.
Halliburton outside. Back to McDaniel. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Now, McDaniels. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Edwards. No good that time. George with the defensive effort. Healed with it. Halliburton picks him up. Outside, Fox. Good on the three-point shot.
And Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
And he makes that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Fox. Here's Turner. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Inside, Porzingis with the steal. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
To the inside. And it's Halliburton missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Outside, Porzingis. In the corner, George with it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner. And he nails it.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They get the rebound. He goes up again. Out to Porzingis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Nets trailed by 9. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Now Halliburton. Still scoreless. McDaniels. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the Raptors with some changes. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ball surveying the defense. Here's Caldwell Pope. The wide open look here for Wood. Sinks the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the dunk by Capella.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
The Nets making a switch here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
I mean, really intelligent at using the pick and roll. I love how Porter reads the defense and then just takes what's available.
Now here's Ball. And here's Wood outside. And he's good on the three ball. Wood's got 6.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pass to Capella. Love grabs the board.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Porter. Pass to Reeves. The three ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Raptors. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Pass to Turner. Back to George. Outside, Fox. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Three-pointer, Fox. And rebounded by McDaniels. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 6-point game. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Over in the corner, Turner. And again, no good by Toronto.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Toronto calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, fans. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And here's George. He has 5. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Nets trailed by 3. Here's Reeves. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Hield outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's George. Good work defensively by Capella.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Now, here's Richardson. Scoreless thus far. From deep, Wood, and the Raptors miss again. And stolen by Richardson. It's stolen by Capella. Outside, Porter. Up top, Capella. Back to Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Raptors with the lead. Richardson gets a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Great ability to create space off the pick. Whether Russ keeps it or dishes it, he finds a way to get it done.
Now, here's Ball. It's Wood, top of the key. To the middle. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. "56 seconds left in the first half of basketball."
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Pass to Love. Outside, Ball. 4 on the shot clock. It's a pick by Love. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Porter. Back to Westbrook. Wood with the block.
And an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Love outside. Cans it from downtown. Love's got his first 3 points of the game. With 1 on the clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. The wing jumper off target.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Edwards, that's good.
It's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. And here is McDaniels. After Paul George getting his 3 to go. And Edwards with the stuff.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 10. At the elbow, it's George. To the left side wing. Here's Porzingis. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
Absolutely owning the hoop. Jaren Jackson Jr. left no doubt.
Spins. Here's George. And that one hits back iron. That's trailed by 4. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Fox. Bridges misses. Back to George. Toronto working the ball around now. Shoots it. Outside, Porzingis launches a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And here's Brooklyn. Pulls it from 20. And the jumper is good.
Gotta love how efficient Halliburton is. A confident shooter from the mid-range.
Time to make some noise, Nets fans. Because here they come back on the floor. Your Brooklyn Nets. Team Height. The kill. The Brooklyn Zone. Team Height.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Third quarter.
Ball with it. Hasn't made one yet. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
When Russ is making threes, I don't know how you guard him.
And here's Richardson following Russell Westbrook's 3. Pass to Caldwell Pope. They could use a bucket. Now Richardson. And it's ball in the corner. Clock is at 3. Goes up on the wing. Misses off the left iron. The Nets with the lead. Down low. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Wood. Over Porter. Wood can't hit. They play the clock right. They go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Reeves. No good on the triple. Richardson for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Richardson's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And with that 3-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Brooklyn?
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Porter outside. And Love's got the ball here for the Raptors. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. To the paint, here's Wood. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Woods got 8.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Toronto ahead. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Raptors with the lead. Pass to Caldwell Pope from downtown. The shot, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Carter outside. Drops in the tray. And the Nets lead by 1.
Coming into the league, scouts saw Vassell as a 3-and-D guy, but he's a good playmaker also.
Outside ball. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Bucket is good.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
And finished off by Porter. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And the Raptors call time here. Some changes here for the Raptors. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays, and see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
15. Substitutions for your Nets. Jerry Jackson Jr. Jaden McDaniels. Mikael Bridges. Anthony Edwards.
Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Turner. So it's Toronto now. They lead by 1. Toronto working the ball around now. Outside, George. Pass to Turner. Fox with it. He's covered by Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. A rebound by the Nets.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to McDaniel. Screen by McDaniel. Lock at 6. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make it.
And a lot gets said about Turner's defensive impact, but he's been cultivating his offensive game as well, becoming a bigger threat in that regard.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
A nice shot by McDaniel. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Pass to George. Now Porzingis. Outside for George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
On the wing, Bridges. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. That one on George.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Outside, Porzingis. Back to George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Outside, George. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Pass to Halliburton. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Bridges misses. Raptors trailed by 3. Now, here's Fox. Nobody near George. It's hauled in by Edwards. Here's Halliburton. Pass to McDaniels. Now, Halliburton. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Brooklyn. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. It's Fox with the drive. Healed outside. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. A 3 from Porzingis. Rebounded by the Nets. It's tipped. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah,